Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here with the next part of our May Mayhem 2020 Junk Journal Challenge. And today we need 2 receipts with bling, line journal space, and a paper ruffle. So, if you are new to the Dear Julie channel, I do a challenge each month. This month we are May Mayhem 2020. If you're interested in something like that, the details video is in the description box down below. We'd love to have you join us. And so let's go ahead and get started. So we are doing 2 receipts. So I have some receipt books here. This one's a fuller brush receipt book. Okay. This one would be like a long one. I think we'll do one of these. So we'll just pull that out. Okay. I have this one. I think this is from Dollar General, the package of them. And then I have some that I had actually coffee dyed. And so let's see if we can find... So there's those. Okay. So there's a variety of receipts. You could also use like a grocery receipt. Just wanting to give you, to stretch your imagination and, you know, use some things that you might not have thought of. So I'm going to put these up here because I might use those and I might use that. And I might use that. But we'll put these back here to put away. So I have some file folder pieces. These are left over from a couple of other projects. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut one of these down. Now, just because it says receipts doesn't mean you just have to decorate your receipt. Your receipt can be turned into something. So just like with guest checks, you can turn your guest check into something. And obviously your receipt is probably going to need something that's a little more substantial than just the receipt. So I have this file folder right here. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to make like a receipt book out of it. And let's see, I'm going to turn it inside out. Okay, I'm going to turn it inside out because I am going to cover on this side. Okay, so a receipt book, I think we'll go ahead and use these receipts. Looks like they'll fit in there. And they're also flat. Those are cool, but they're not flat. So I want just white ones because the yellow really isn't gonna go with this journal, but they sure will go with the. I have a tropical journal coming up, and they definitely will go with some of that. So. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5's a good number for that. Okay, so this was a duplicate sales book is what it was. Not really positive where I got that. And might have even been out of my mom and dad's stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. I want them all even. Okay. And you can just go ahead and decorate your receipt and have it be like a journaling card. That is fine. I'm just trying to give you some other ideas. These challenges are put together so that they hopefully challenge and stretch your imagination and stretch your stash of products that you might have. Okay, so we are going to want to distress this because we've been distressing. So I'm going to go ahead and distress the inside of our file folder. Okay, and I'm going to put this the set of receipts are going to go on this side right here. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to distress the receipts. I'm going to add them in with stapler. I like to use gold staples. I have gold staples in this magic stapler. And I had gotten them at Staples, and some of the people in our group have gotten them lately for 46 cents. They are, unfortunately, on clearance, which I also got them on clearance. I think I paid, I don't remember, I don't think I paid 46 cents. I think I paid $1, but I might have paid like 46 cents. Might have. Okay. Okay, so there's our insert. I love it. I think that is really, really fun. And so we are going to go ahead and decorate that. We need to use bling, line journal space, and a paper ruffle. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to add a pocket on the inside of my space here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use that tag on the inside. And so I want something that I can... And here's some line journaling space. So what if we just go ahead and... I think we even have a piece cut. We're going to go ahead and add this right here. And that's going to be our lined journaling space. I might use more than that, but oh, that's right. We're getting to the end of this one. Let's see if there's... Oh, at the end of this one too. I'm using glue sticks, trying to save glue and stay at home. Oh, this one's gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. Yeah, say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, so on the back of this tag, and I actually cut this tag and got it ready in the file folder or the file index card video. I used one of these tags in that video as well. So there is that. And so we need a pocket. I'm looking through my printouts here, see if we have something that I can use as a pocket. Okay. She could be a tuck. Okay. there's these ones. Yeah, we can use one of these. Let's see. I think we'll use her. Or her. We'll use her. Okay. We haven't used her. She has not been used in the journal. You know what? This one's a good one that we can cut with the cutter. Okay, let's cut it in half this way. And here, so this is the French Fashionista digital kit from Dear Julie Julie. It's available in the Etsy shop, and it is 50% off right now while we are home. All of the digitals are. So, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and not lose these. We still have several videos to do. Don't want to lose those. Okay, so if I go ahead and put this in here, it's going to give me enough area to have a pocket. And I like that because I like pockets and I cannot lie. So I'm just going to go really close around the edge because I know that I want to make sure I have room for that tag. Because the whole reason for this this pocket was to use the tag that was on the table. Okay, so there we go. Adding that. Okay, and then I had small pieces of the fabric. Or you know what? Let's just use a piece of this to put through the tag. Okay, then just put this through the tag. So I've been making ensembles. So instead of just the one little thing, making all the pieces that go with it, and probably when I get this journal put together, it will all pretty much be finished and ready to go. So there's that. So we have our receipts are here, and here's that. We did our lined journaling space on the back there. Okay, so we need a paper ruffle, and I did pull out some book page. It's one of my favorite things to use for a paper ruffle is book page. And you can go ahead and sew your paper ruffles. I'm going to just glue this one down. And if you have another thing that you've already made for your journal, maybe in the 10 clusters you added paper ruffle, you can add those into your projects this time. And I'm trying to make it so we don't have as much bulk. So I had you all make your 10 clusters first, so that you would be able to use them throughout your journals. And I know for me that has really worked and helped a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and add my paper ruffle to the edge. Okay. There we go. And I just glued between the inside the pieces that were folded there. Okay. Gonna hold this down. Okay. And I have some washi tape that I've been using, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it down smaller. Okay. There's that. Now we had that other, one of the other hat ladies, this one. And I thought we could go ahead and add her to the cover. We have not used her. This is the only place that she shows up big, is on this particular type of card, journaling card. Okay, so there is that. I think we'll go ahead and we will chalk her. I'm going to start with a little bit of pink for her cheek. Okay, so I'm going to put it on my finger, dab it on, dab it off, just give her a little bit of pink. Whoa. So these are pastel chalks. They're a lot of fun to use. Okay, just give her a little bit there on her cheeks. Then, let's see, let's have her, I like the blue in this journal. I've been using blue for their clothes. I like the blue. Okay, so we're going to go like this, and just down here on her dress, just lightly, and then I want to bring some up into those feathers. And if you start it in the hat and then go up, I think it'll give that. Okay. Okay. So there we go. And then you can go ahead and add a little color to her hair if you'd like. Let's pull her off the card. You can use Q-tips, other things as well to decorate her. But it's been fun to play and get them dressed. Now for the bling on this one, I'm going to go ahead and we could put bling across the top of her hat. I think we'll give her a necklace. So let's go ahead and So start right up at the top of her neck, come down and around. Okay. So we just give her a little bit of a necklace with the bling. And that gives us our bling for this receipt. And we made a receipt book or a receipt wallet. Okay, so we had lined paper. Of course, your receipt is lined paper also. Okay, there we go. Just trying to use everything we've got here. Okay. Okay. So there is our little pocket wallet, and then I think I want to add some distressing around the outside because we have been distressing this time. And then we're going to do one more. So we need 2 of these receipts. They can be the same or they can be different. I'm going to, of course, do something different, totally different for my second one. Okay, and then I have the back, and I want to do something to the back, or at least to the top up there. You know what? What if we just take so we have this area up here that I want to cover. I'm also thinking that we can go ahead and collage this back page here with washi tape, because, you know, why not? We have it, right? I put this down here? Element of surprise. Okay, so what else do we have? We have this. We have our red Eiffel Tower. And we have another one. And they are a little bit, this one says La Tour Eiffel, and that one doesn't. So, just think about putting this on her. Okay, and that brings us back to that one. Cover this. Sorry. Okay, so that we just used a little bit of each of the Paris washi tape, and we were able to cover the staples on the back here and the words from the file folder, and give it a back, kind of like a passport. Oop, so this has lost its sticky. We'll help it. We'll give it some new sticky. Okay, so this one has everything. It has its lined space. It has its bling and its paper ruffle. Okay, and it's a passport. There's our receipt. Okay. And, you know what, let's go ahead and we'll stamp that passport. There we go. Okay, so there's that. And let's move on to the next one. And I'm going to use that long receipt. And I have a piece of a long file folder that I can use. I am going to go ahead and just cut this along the perforated line there. Put this back over. Okay, here we go. We're going to just turn this into a receipt tag. So a little more plain idea here. Okay, we have a gigantic I usually get my glue stick started before I just start using it. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so here's our receipt. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use, for the back of this, one of our butterfly cards, but I'm going to take the butterfly off. I will save that for another project. And go ahead and rip right at the edge of the journaling space. Going all the way down. I'm holding with my left and ripping with my right. That is giving me the white edge from the paper. And again, going to do the same thing. I just turned it over so that I can hold with my left and tear with my right. Because I do want that torn edge look, and I want to actually see it. I'm going to save these for the collage that I have coming up. Oh, look at it. Okay, so we'll be ripping about that much more off. I'll just have another piece for the collage. It's all good. Okay, there we go. Come over. And we'll use the glue stick. Okay. Put this down. Okay. Don't need any of the gobbledygook there. That's what I call the extra glue. It's gobbledygook. Okay. Okay, so there is, and I left it so that it's still full piece. And, okay, so now we want to decorate. I'm going to start by distressing. Woohoo! Distressing. Okay, and I'm going to distress down here. I'm going to distress across the top and all over the receipt because it's so white. So if you are doing this challenge, are you enjoying this? I think that this one has, it seems to feel like it has less pressure. And it's, of course, really, really a lot of fun for me using these new digitals. I'm enjoying the heck out of these. And expect the accessory, Fashionista Accessory, and the hats, Fashionista Hats, digital kits to come out later this week. And they're being put together to go along with these, though you'll be able to use them with other things as well. And I think they're so much fun. So when you think of Fashionista Accessories, we're talking late 1800s, early 1900s. What do you think of as an accessory? So Fashionista Accessories, what do you think of? And I think that'll be a fun thing to answer. So go ahead and answer that in the comments. And if you are here on the premiere, hi, hello, hello, hello. And if you're not, it's really, really a lot of fun. We get to do a premiere, and at the premiere, which is when this video or any of the videos debut or launch, we get to hang out. I get to answer questions. I'm in the chat. We are doing those now instead of the live videos because so many people couldn't, with everybody on the internet, people were having trouble getting onto the lives, staying on the lives, and so we just decided to do that. So I've gone ahead and turned this into a ticket, so it actually now is a tag. Excuse me, it's a tag. Okay, so I'm going to you notice I did not distress this edge. I'm going to come in on that edge, and I'm going to add some washi tape. Okay, so washi tape here. This is my favorite washi tape, this black and white washi tape. If you see black and white striped washi tape, let me know because I'm getting low. I'm getting low on the black and white washi tape, and I need to know where to find more. Okay, so there's our line. There's our line. Here's our lined journal space, and I'm going to go ahead and okay, so we need paper ruffle, and let me see, and bling. But I do want to also okay, I'm going to take from this. Oh, you know what? Do we have? Sorry. Okay, I'm going to take this row. So I'm going to grab this whole row of Fashionistas. And this is from the little ephemera page. So there's over 40 pages, 40 files for this digital kit. You get several sizes of Fashionistas. You get pages, side-by-side pages. You get advertising pages, a ledger. Okay, so I'm going to add them there. Okay, so we'll add them there, Use our glue stick again. Okay, so there's those. You know, we haven't added in a while. We don't have any messy string. So let's go ahead. We're going to add some messy string. I have this gold thread. And we're just going to go ahead and go around our fingers. Cut it. I have my double-sided tape. I get this at my $1.49 store. It's really, really thin. It's not a mounting tape. It's just a double-sided tape. And one side has cover on it so that you can place it down, and then so I'm going to go ahead and put these back to back, squeeze it, and pull off one side. Okay, there we go. That's all tape. And put it up on the top. Okay, we're going to spread these out. And we'll add a flower because we've been doing that throughout this journal. Oh, but we know that we need some glue. And I'm going to take a green flower, cut off 2 pieces for leaves. Add that. We put it down at the bottom to kind of anchor it. Okay. We'll add a little bit of glue here. And a piece of bling for the center of the flower. And that could count as our flower, or as our bling. But I'm going to actually add bling. Okay, there's that. Okay, and so that's that so far. Paper ruffle. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll add some from the napkin. We have been using this napkin. Well, we've used one piece of it. We'll be using more. Okay. And for our paper ruffle, I'm going to put it inside this time. Okay. Now this is a different way of doing your paper ruffle. When you have tissue paper or napkin, you can go ahead and put it down and move it together. Sure you can. I always do this. I always start out and then go, oh yeah, we're supposed to use something rather than our hands. So you can put it down and get it in the glue and then move it. Put it down, get it in the glue and move it. And then you can always add more glue if you need it. Okay, go back, make sure that everybody's staying down. I'll add some more glue if you need it. Okay, so you see, go down. These are my Resist the Sticky scissors. They're by Fiskars. I call them Resist the Sticky because they're like Teflon or... Whoop. Okay, so there's another way to get a paper ruffle. And you can use either way, and again, you can sew your paper ruffle if you would like. And you can just leave it, or you can add a covering. We'll go with the straight edge on the... So there's another type of paper ruffle. We have it so that it's coming out right next to the ladies, and it gives us that place. So the other thing that I'm going to do for this is I'm going to do a flat paper clip, and so let's see, where did that? There we go. Okay, so I have some of the avocado dyed tickets, and I'm going to want my numbers up. So I love the flat paper clips. Okay, so I'm going to put the large side of the paper clip on the back, the small side on the front. And here we go. This is the first time we've used our new and improved fabric tack. I combined all my fabric tack yesterday into 2 bottles, and so yay. We won't be waiting for it forever, and otherwise I pretty much was out of it. It wasn't that I was out, it was just taking forever for it to come out of the bottle. So not good for videos. But I was able to get, I had a couple large bottles that had a little bit in them, and then I had a couple of the small bottles, and I just combined them all together. Okay, so there I've used the fabric tack. It dries really fast, and then we can use it on there. And let's see. I think we should use one of the heads. So let's use her. So again, we're in the small or the mini ephemera. This might be with the mini journal kit that's part of this, or else it's in the ephemera. Part of the journal kit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I want to cut across the top of her head, and so we're going to have to cut some off the bottom. I'm just going to make a simple paper clip this time. Well, maybe. I change my mind sometimes after I see how things look when they get put together, and I go, oh, we need a little more on that. Okay, so we're going to come across. I like the numbers to show. And in this journal, red is one of our colors, so I want the lines can show. Okay. Okay, so this is going to give me a way to it's going to close it for sure, but it also might be the way that we are able to put it into the journal. So the other thing that we need is we need some bling, and I'm just going to add some bling down here. Okay, bling down here, and we'll go ahead and grab a dot, dot, dot. So that's my favorite thing to add when I'm adding bling is dot, 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 you know, and then some. More betterer. Okay. Okay, so that is my other receipt. So we did a receipt passport booklet. So it's got receipts and a tag and a pocket. And we made this tag using this receipt. So here's our paper ruffle. Here's our bling. We made a necklace. And here's our lined journaling space on our tag. Okay, there's our receipt. And we also have our collage back here. So what I'm noticing about this washi is the edge that gets left. If I'm working with it, they all work except for the one that is the beginning one. You know, that it had gotten pulled off sometime before, if that makes sense. So there is that one. Here, our paper ruffle is here. We have bling, bling, and bling. Turn it over. We have our lined journaling space, and then we have our secret spot on the inside. So secret spots are kind of cool when you're journaling. So that is my receipt part for the Mayhem 2020 Junk Journal Challenge. Which one's your favorite? And again, you can just decorate your receipts. Just make sure that you have your lined journal space, your bling, and your paper ribbon. And so glad to have you here. If you liked what you saw and you'd like to see more, make sure that you subscribe so that YouTube can tell you, possibly, hopefully, every time a new video comes up. And just in case, we now have a schedule. So every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, we have a premiere of a challenge video. So usually it's for the Junk Journal Challenge that's going on during the month. Or it might be a shopping haul, might be some other thing like that when we get back to shopping. And at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time every day while we're home, we are doing the Beginner's Junk Journal series. We're just finishing up our cereal box journal. We've done a journal that we made a cover out of a composition book. And then we also did a single signature journal. We are moving into a Reader's Digest journal and then a little golden book. Love to have you join us for those. And the details video for this challenge are in the description box down below. And it's lots of fun. We'd love to have you. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch some of these videos because YouTube really likes that when you go watch another video after you've watched this one. And it really helps my channel. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye-bye.